So this is future me. I'm just going to put a little disclaimer out. I think I cover it later in the video, but I don't cover it until like the back half of the video. I filmed this a couple days ago. While I was doing it, it worked on half of my machines and then did not work on the other half. So that's my basic disclaimer from the start. So this might fix some of the problems and might not fix your problems at all either. If the problem's on your end where your system's not working correctly, it'll fix that. But if your problem is Salad being dumb or the customer's putting through junk programs, then this won't fix anything because you can't do anything on your end to fix Salad or fix the customer's junk programs. So that's my disclaimer intro. So let's get to the video. Hey everybody, how's it going? This is your boy ExtrmWill, Extreme Tech. We're going to do another Salad AI video. This one we're going to do it on how to fix some of these errors. Unable to run container workload and some hardware incompatible, and then it says your GPU doesn't have enough VRAM. Just issues where Salad's not working correctly. I've run into a lot of these issues on the last 2 to 3 updates. So right now on version 7, I think I have like 4 or 5 computers where I've run into this. I used to be able to fix this before by simply updating to the newest NVIDIA driver. That alone would be enough to fix the problem, have it go away. The latest NVIDIA drivers still aren't fixing it. I think this is a problem in Salad, not a problem in the actual NVIDIA driver or being on an outdated NVIDIA driver. So the first thing you should do is update your NVIDIA driver, which I've already done on this. And I've tried rolling back to old drivers. Old drivers aren't working either. So, I mean, like one of my machines, I think I've tried 7 different drivers, the last 7 different drivers to see if any of them would work. And none of them would. I've tried uninstalling Salad and reinstalling Salad, and that doesn't work. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a better program to uninstall Salad. We are going to use this Revo uninstaller. So we're just going to use the free basic one. I already downloaded it a minute ago and brought it up right here. I'll put the link down below in the description for how to get the uninstaller so you can find it easier. So we are going to do first, before we uninstall Salad, we are going to come into Salad and we are going to pause until idle. Not that it really matters, it can't pick up a job anyways. And then once it's paused, we're going to come in and we're going to exit out of Salad. And then we are going to come up here and uninstall Salad. It's going to pop up. Why are we uninstalling Salad? Reinstalling Salad not reading the GPU. So whenever you uninstall Salad, it'll ask you a question. We're just on troubleshooting. I probably went through that a little too fast. But that's all we're saying. We're just saying that it's not working correctly. Now that is telling me that it can't read my WSL file thing down here because that file just got deleted. So we're going to finish this. I'm not even going to do this scan. I'm not fully sure what that scan is. So we're just not going to do it. And then we're going to close that out. Oh, I should have done this part first though before. So we need to download Salad. So this is going to download Salad 1.7.0, which is what we're on right now. I'm just going to reinstall it from scratch. So the second part of this video will be what I do basically for all of my settings. I'm probably going to sit on this video for about a day after I record it, or until I see it looks like this is 100% the actual fix. But yeah, I've tried several different things. I've tried to just install the different drivers and uninstall Salad and reinstall Salad. And it hasn't been enough to do it, so I'm hoping with this fully wiping Salad out and then with the, like a full uninstall, this will work better. I feel pretty confident this should fix the problem. So this video will come out once I'm able to confirm that it did 100% fix it. And if it doesn't 100% fix it, then I'm just not going to release this video. I'll just delete it. So reinstalling Salad. This should just take a couple seconds. Finish, run Salad. This is going to mess up like how many total systems I have running, because this, for some reason, this doesn't just relog back in. I've got to do this. We'll do this so you can watch me on the web camera. Ooh. I may need to use my editing software and go through and edit that part out real fast. Alright, so I just logged into Salad. Setup, continue. I'm going to configure manually. I don't want to do the bandwidth sharing. I have plenty of bandwidth to do the sharing, but it can create other issues with your internet service provider and with like some of the other things you're using. You know, like your Netflix and your Hulu and your Disney Plus and HBO Max and all that. If you have the bandwidth sharing on, they think you're trying to pirate everything out. They think you're recording and pirating everything out because you have a lot of data usage then. So I think it's better to just try to avoid the issues of my internet provider saying they're not going to let me do anything, or create issues around the house where streaming services are going to stop working. I just don't use it because it raises red flags. I don't care that you can make a little bit more money on it. If it's going to inconvenience me, we're not being able to, you know, my internet is going to block me or going to block certain things that I do on the internet. You know, like we watch a lot of YouTube and stuff and use streaming services. So like if they're going to block my streaming services or other stuff, it's just not worth it in my opinion. I've gone in depth about it. I think other people have gone in depth about it, but I'm just not a fan of it in general. I don't think it's worth the headache it can possibly create. So I'm not going to do that. I will do the adult content because I like adult content. From their explanation, the adult content is anything that could potentially possibly have something adult in it. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is. It just means that if like if they were doing work for another company and that company could somehow or other potentially do it because they're not the one who has full disclosure on what they're doing. So like anything, if we're doing AI work for another company who's renting it out to someone else where they don't know exactly what the other person's doing, like if someone's using it to write dirty jokes or something, they would say that could potentially be adult content. It doesn't necessarily mean it's adult content. It just means anything where there's a small percentage chance where somebody could potentially be doing something with adult content, they put it in there for. So it's not a real thing. We are going to make sure that it is whitelisted in Windows Defender, because I did do a fresh uninstall, so there's a chance it might have taken that out. I'm going to skip the reward for now. I always get the same reward, but when I was told if you do this, it's just more notifications I don't want to deal with. So you're going to finish setup, then it's going to come in here, and it is currently not running, so we are going to go into preferences, and we are going to configure hardware to make sure everything's exactly how we want it. So I have my CPU usage is enabled, my GPU usage is enabled. I will allow elevated permissions. I am configuring it manually. I have the video streaming is turned off. Go into advanced options. I am going to disable auto stop, and I'm going to disable crypto mining. The crypto mining thing right now, I think it can be good if like you're running this up north and you want to use this, you know, like spreading your computers around your house. If you want to use them to generate more heat, I think it can be good. To what I understand, I think someone was saying the crypto mining right now pays about like 10 cents per day. So they're 10 cents per day less than your electrical usage, so you're losing 10 cents a day if you do it, or it's paying 10 cents less than if you go into like hashrate.no, what you would be making. I know it's making significantly less than what hashrate.no makes because they're taking their cut out of it, so you're not really making money on it, but if you're using it to offset your heat, whereas, you know, instead of running your furnace, it may be a better idea to just run a bunch of extra like crypto mining equipment. I live in Tampa, Florida. It's a tropical paradise. I don't need more heat. Heat is, for me, pretty much all year round is kind of like a bad thing. So like my AC unit here runs pretty much all year round. During the winter, sometimes I get a couple days where it doesn't have to run, but not really that many. So I have all that disabled. And then I come up here into settings. I want to make sure sleep is also disabled. And I want to turn that auto start down to 1 minute. And I don't believe I changed any of these other things. No, that is it. So we can close that out. I will clear out these notifications because I do not need them. Oops, no, that's not the right one. It's the wrong green one. And we'll bring Salad up. And now I'm going to have to bring Salad back up again. We can bring my WSL. My shortcut file still works now. It stopped working there for a second when I deleted it. All right, let's bring Salad up. And chop now. So this should fix the problem. It should not get the degraded issue again. I was seeing this really heavily on my 3060 Ti's, my 3070 Ti's, and my 4060 Ti's. So this should fix it. Okay, so I'm going to add this onto the back end. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to cut the previous video off to add this in. I'm cut out part of the end, the extra. So this worked on half of the machines I've tried it on, and the other half of the machines it still didn't work, and nothing seems to be working. I have another open ticket with Salad support. To what I've heard from talking with Salad support and people in the Discord thing, part of this problem is something on our end, which I'm not really believing, but like your equipment's not necessarily working right, which I think is just you need to be on the latest NVIDIA driver. So as long as you check to make sure you're on the latest NVIDIA driver, I think you're doing everything correctly that you can. And then the problem is there's errors in Salad, and the way the customers are writing the programs don't work, and Salad team needs to do a better job working with the customers so they're writing programs that actually work. So the customer programs are crashing your system. Because it's Salad. You know, why not? That's how Salad works. Yeah, so some of these are still just not working at all. These three here I have specifically, these two 4060 Ti's and this 3070 Ti, even scrubbing it isn't doing any good. I don't have an actual fix for it yet. So when I do get an actual fix for it, hopefully they can fix it in an update, and then I don't have to, because I don't think it's anything actually on my end. I think it's the stupid customers are crashing the system, and now the thing won't work. But I have seen it does appear to be more on the 3060 Ti, the 3070 Ti, and the 4060 Ti. So I've seen it on basically on the Ti cards are where I've really seen this the most, where the customers are really just crashing everything. I had it happen on a 3090 where I was able to just scrub it and reinstall it and it worked fine. I believe I also had it on a 3060 where I was able to just scrub it and reinstall it and it worked fine. You can just kind of hope you don't get one that breaks it. So it is a big, complicated problem. I'm not even getting the same error message on all of them. When I was looking through, when I was sending the different error codes to the Salad team, I saw there was a bunch of different error codes. So first thing to do, make sure you're on the newest NVIDIA driver if you get one of the errors. If you are on the newest NVIDIA driver, then I would download the program that I used in this, that Revo program, to uninstall, completely scrub the whole thing out, stop Salad, scrub it. We went through it in the video. I'll put the link in the description down below for the Revo program to help you like fully uninstall Salad. And then you got to fully reinstall Salad, so go through and double check all your settings and all that again. It worked on half of my system, so now they're up and running and they're getting jobs and working, but it's still not fully fixing everything, so we may still have to do a part 2 to this video if I get a better answer. Hopefully we get to version 1.7.1 and the next day or two to fix some of this. And they just keep racing through updates every day to see if we can get a version of this that works. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit disappointing, but it is what it is, I guess. I think that's all the best information I have. I'm probably going to chop the living daylights out of this. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this stupid thing. Sounds dumb. Hopefully they fix this. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe. Come on back. See you in the next one. Peace.